One of the coolest things about Marvel movies is that ever since the very first Iron Man, we've always seen at least 1 or 2 post-credit scenes in every single project. Where other studios give you the end, Marvel gives you the beginning of something new. But today, we're going to talk about 18 Marvel post-credit scenes that were set up in the MCU, yet their payoff never really happened. And trust me, some of these you probably don't even remember. So let's dive right in. First up is Thor, Love and Thunder. Remember when Zeus introduced his son Hercules and gave him the mission to hunt down Thor? That looked like a huge setup for the future. But after that, Hercules just vanished. No follow-up. No storyline. Second, in Spider-Man No Way Home, we saw Venom appear in a Mexican bar, trying to figure out the MCU's reality. But before he could do much, he was teleported back to his own universe. Still, a small piece of the symbiote was left behind in the MCU. You'd think we'd see him bond with Spider-Man, right? But nope, nothing yet seen. Marvel left us hanging with no answers and no continuation. Fifth, in Moon Knight, the post-credit scene revealed Mark Spector's third personality, Jake Lockley. But ever since, fans have been waiting for Moon Knight Season 2. Sixth, in Secret Invasion, we learned that Rhodey has actually been a Skrull since Civil War. That means, in Endgame's final battle, it wasn't even Rhodey inside the War Machine suit. Even at Tony's funeral, it was a Skrull. But Marvel hasn't explained how long he's been replaced, or what the real Rhodey was doing all this time. Seventh, in She-Hulk, Hulk introduced his son, Skaar. Maybe Skaar will return one day. But let's be real, his hairline isn't coming back. Still, the scene teased some potential storylines. Eighth, in the Marvels, Monica Rambeau was shown trapped inside the X-Men universe. This one is huge, because it connects directly to Avengers, Doomsday. Remember what Mr. Fantastic explained in Doctor Strange? Multiverse of Madness? If someone enters a universe they don't belong to, both universes begin to collapse. That's what Doctor Doom will be trying to stop in Doomsday, which means Monica might actually trigger the Avengers vs. X-Men Coalition. Ninth, in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Wong, Captain Marvel, and Bruce Banner were analyzing the rings. They discovered the rings were sending out some kind of beacon, like a signal. Now here's a theory, it could be Loki, warning the Avengers about Doom's arrival. The shape of the beacon even matches the tree Loki was sitting under in the TVA. 10th, in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Clea appeared and pulled Strange into the dark dimension to stop an incursion. But where did they go? What are they doing? That was supposed to be explained in Doctor Strange 3, but maybe Marvel will now wrap it into Doomsday. In M's Marvel, Kamala Khan began forming the Young Avengers by recruiting Kate Bishop. It's very possible that this entire team will come together in Doomsday or Secret Wars. Doctor Strange's original post-credit scene showed Baron Mordo furious with the Ancient One and Strange, believing all sorcerers were abusing magic for selfish gain. He even vowed to kill them. We expected this to play out in Doctor Strange 2, but Marvel dropped that storyline completely. There are also other unanswered endings. For example, Arishem, the Celestial, took the Eternals away to judge Earth, but we still don't know what happened after that. In WandaVision, White Vision flew off into the sky. Where did he go? We'll probably find out in the upcoming Vision Quest series. And finally, in Secret Invasion, Emilia Clarke became one of the most powerful characters in the MCU, carrying the abilities of Avengers, Guardians, and even Thanos. But will we ever see her again? Sadly, the answer is probably no. So guys, what do you think? Which of these post-credit scenes should Marvel actually continue in the future? And which ones should they just bury forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, because we've got plenty more amazing Marvel breakdowns coming your way every single day.